We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sean Anderson, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
So stepping in, Brian Anderson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here.
Pitch, 6:05.
The 1-0. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. The 2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike one.
2-1.
Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be.
At the plate now, Yonhervis Solarte. As he'll take a look at ball one. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. In there, 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is popped up. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Derek Dietrich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, and now we'll see what the Giants can. Stepping up now, Mike Yastrzemski.
Leading up for the Giants, the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Now here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Line, but speared on a hop. And there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second, the second baseman. Go!
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I think there's some concern about the way Brendan Belt is playing. Over the last 10 games, he's driven in only 3 runs. That's not the kind of production you expect from a guy hitting in the middle of the order. He's had some opportunities. He just hasn't cashed in.
.258 the average to begin play. 5 homers and 41 RBIs. Dietrich takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The first baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. 0-1. Here it comes.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Dietrich will put this one away, and the side is retired. Giants come up empty in the first. We'll go to the second from San Francisco. No score on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Diaz swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. This year against right-handed pitching, Diaz hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Andy Wilkins.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He went deep in the contest last night. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
So digging in now, Teoscar Hernandez. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Kenny Walden will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Grounded slowly to the left side. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Brandon Crawford digging in next. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Ready with the 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Fouled off. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Giants leave one. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Oracle Park, home of the Giants, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. When it comes to their team ERA, they enter the day with one of the best in the league. And talking with some of the pitchers earlier, they mentioned how they've all been able to inspire each other this year. One said, every one of these guys seems to bring their best to the mound every single day, so that really motivates me to do the same. We hold each other to a pretty high standard, and that works for us. Clearly, it's a group that takes a ton of pride in what they do, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Striding into the box, John Birdie. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And this one runs up high, ball 1. A ball and a strike. Cooper gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off. 2-2 now. Rolled slowly down the first baseline to Crawford for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next the pitcher Jose Urena. First pitch coming, here it is. A high fastball is in there. Third inning, no score to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing at.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that nothing doing for the Marlins. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Hit hard to short. Reined in. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. The pitcher, Sean Anderson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1 pitch in there, and it's 0-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. The throw pulls him off the bag.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 1 run is scored. And he is in there.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Popped him up. Cooper is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kenny Walden, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Great game plan so far by this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. At the plate, Brian Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that means Yangervis Solarte will be the next to bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. Digging in now, Derek Dietrich. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Fouled away. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Hit down the third baseline. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. No balls and a strike to count. On he pops it up. Diaz moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder,
Riding in once again, Steven Duggar reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Line drive, base hit to right.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. 1 left for San Francisco, but they lead it 3-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Striding in, Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So striding forward now, Andy Wilkins. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. No runs, no hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Again, he sends it out of play. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game. And the digging in once again, Mike Yastrzemski. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Wilkins is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Wilkins will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Garrett Cooper. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 5, John.
Here comes the first pitch.
Birdie.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jose Arena. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
He is in complete command out on the mound today.
And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Kenny Walden. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Popped him up. Diaz calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Fouled off. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swing and a liner, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Standing in, Brandon Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Nope.
2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Now batting.
Digging in, Yonhervis Solarte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here, and it's fouled away. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And he pops it up. But this will land untouched.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yonhervis Solarte goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and the right-hander get loose. Swing and a miss, and he's in control 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. In there, strike 1.
Steven Duggar.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Birdie is there, and there's 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sean Anderson. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Now batting.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Mike Yastrzemski. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul. Skied into very shallow right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Duggar going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in, Diaz. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Bases are empty, one man out. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Digging in, Andy Wilkins. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others. But not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one got a piece of him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
From the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Cooper is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the second baseman, Joe Penn. That's popped up. Diaz backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. One gone here in the Giants half of the 8th, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt, and he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants first baseman.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Pablo Sandoval. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Diaz is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. Will Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed John Verdi. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Ball 2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Full count now, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Full count still. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Peter O'Brien will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. The 0-1. God, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Right fielder, Brian.
Ready now, Brian Anderson. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. The 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Miami down to their last strike. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Our final line